Welcome back to Top Moments TV today. Get ready because we are bringing you some intense moments and tech adventures that are not for the faint of heart. Dangerous things are waiting ahead. Buckle up and jump right in. Logging trips through the forest, where wheels crush rocks, where giant tree trunks bend on the backs of strong buffaloes. The rugged, precarious trails on the side of cliffs test the courage of the forest workers. A giant iron monster, a truck carrying heavy transformers, was struggling up the steep slope. The engine roared, the wheels squealed, but the monster was still helpless, sliding down the cool slope. Witness the extraordinary power of the tractor, a resilient and durable machine, ready to conquer any terrain. With the resounding engine sound, it is like a mighty beast. Witness the incredible power of the SANYSY 200C as it conquers treacherous terrain. With precision and raw power, this excavator will navigate the most challenging terrain with ease. Horrifying moment. Truck driver loses control, plunges straight into deep hole. The giant truck swerved, lost control when the driver tried to change lanes, and then plunged straight into a deep hole on the side of the road. Luckily, the driver survived, but the vehicle was severely damaged. Are you looking for a tractor with superior cargo handling capabilities on any terrain? A four-wheel drive tractor is the perfect solution for you. Tension is high. 2 giant Volvo trailer trucks, 2 heavy excavators, and a 130-ton transformer are engaged in a dramatic tug-of-war. These brave drivers are challenging the dangerous roads of the mountains. With great skill and courage, they overcome the winding roads, steep slopes, and precarious cliffs. In the depths of memory lies a timeless struggle, an epic tale etched in history. Not just an ordinary endeavor, but a symphony of courage and perseverance that transcends the limits of humanity.
างครับไม่มีที่ล็อกครับ
This morning, the roads were paralyzed. The rain poured down, causing many cars to come to a halt, some skidding and others having to pull over to repair on the side of the road.
ก็ได้แล้วครับโอ้มันแห้งแล้วฮะปีปึ๊บมันเสียเลยนะครับต้องพอดีครับก็ได้แล้วครับยังไงนะอ๋อมีถ้าเลยไปหน่อยตรงมันจะมีตรงยูเทิร์นพอดีอ๋อได้
This is a 1950s.
The pinnacle of rural creativity. Witness the incredible power of an ordinary car as it transforms into a heavy-duty hay hauler.
Doesn't get any better than this. Like and
Barely.
if you can believe it, it did make it.
The legendary 035 and Bructus O Valmet 138. Symbols of resilience and extraordinary strength. Undaunted by any challenge, this machine has proven its superiority, conquering all harsh terrains.
Kita lihat ya, ini si macan putih nih. Kita lihat ya.
Witness the majestic yet heartbreaking scene. The Hina monster roars, struggling to fight the deadly slope. The wheels crush the bumpy road surface. The body of the car shakes violently as it is about to break apart.
Ora gelem.
Explore Australia's endless roads with Aussie trucking. From the wild outback to the bustling cities, we tackle every road, hauling freight across the vast continent. The breathtaking moment when the giant machine slowly lands, dust flying everywhere, the roar of the engine echoing throughout the space. Today, an amazing scene took place when the giant excavator, which seemed to be permanently submerged in the deep lake, was successfully salvaged. After many days of tireless efforts, the brave rescue team won the challenge, bringing the metal monster back to the ground safely. Overwhelmed by the convoy of European super trucks and tractors bravely crossing the Kalimantan jungle, witness the giant transport monsters carrying super equipment, crushing all the dangerous roads. Witness a legend come back to life. The talented team of engineers at M-ON SVR have performed a miracle by successfully restoring a Panzer 68 tank that was thought to have been retired. Situation. A powerful grader is on a challenging terrain leveling mission, but the unexpected happens. Its massive wheels sink into a soft mud pit, causing the vehicle to become stuck and unable to move. A miracle has arrived. A trailer loaded with heavy machinery races through a narrow mountain road like an athlete. The breathtaking technique and the astonishing handling at the final intersection are truly spectacular. Burn this unbelievable sight into your memory. Imagine a giant machine, a steel monster, equipped with the power of two monsters. That is our twin horse crane, an engineering marvel capable of conquering the toughest challenges. Are you ready to experience the feeling of absolute domination? The Hayes HDX H17 is more than just a shredder. It is a true destruction machine, designed to crush everything in its path.
Pile of junk now anyway. They're not going to fix my rail up. No. Let's take it. Scrap. Close that trailer out and leave this well.
Stepping into Wolfspinnerei Grote Brogel Veer, you will feel like you are lost in a world where time has stopped. The clatter of the looms, the distinctive scent of natural wool, and will awaken all your senses.
Halo bosku. Kali ini kita lagi.
Imagine a giant metal monster, a palm oil truck, grinding its way through the most treacherous trails, steep slopes, and deep mud pits. This is no walk in the park. This is a life and death battle between machine and nature.
Wih, knock ya bos. Ini bos. Давай.
Что-то должны.
Welcome back to Top Moments TV today. Get ready because we are bringing you some intense moments and tech adventures that are not for the faint of heart. Dangerous things are waiting ahead. Pull up and jump in. The explosion tore through the quiet night. A giant pillar of fire erupted, engulfed everything in sight. The terrifying force threw metal fragments 100 meters away, turning them into blades of death. Witness the breathtaking moment on the highway when the brave driver controlled the giant truck, slowly pulling the bridge beam across the river. Each arduous meter passed amidst the suspense of the witnesses. They proved the extraordinary strength and courage of human beings.
Sớm thiệt chứ.
In the middle of the muddy field, the giant metal monster, the cattle truck, was roaring and struggling. The wheels sank deep, spinning hopelessly, mud splashing like huge waves. The cattle were screaming in panic, squeezing into the narrow truck. In a breathtaking moment on the narrow road, the passenger bus rushed forward at breathless, disregarding the danger. The truck driver, an experienced man, calmly observed the situation. A motorhome suddenly swerved right in front of a huge 18-wheel truck that was speeding towards it. Witnessing that terrifying moment, a catastrophic accident was inevitable. Ever witnessed a steel monster, a mighty truck, suddenly collapse in the middle of the road? Truck fail is not just a traffic accident. It is a dramatic play where power and powerlessness collide. Extreme tension at the death curve. The heavily loaded truck tilted, the leaf spring broke, creating an unprecedented chaos. The road was blocked for 24 hours, the sound of horns blaring, helplessness prevailed. The car, which seemed to have stopped, suddenly shuddered, the brakes screeching loudly but in vain. It slowly slid backwards, like a wounded monster trying to escape its chains. In the middle of the deep green forest, brave forest workers are struggling with giant logs. Sweat soaking their backs, they use extraordinary strength to pull, push and roll heavy logs on rough trails. A horrific scene unfolded on Highway 522 in Berkeley Springs as a tractor trailer burst into flames, sending thick plumes of black smoke into the sky. The raging flames quickly spread, turning the tractor trailer into a sea of flames. Meet a legend of the road. This Dutchman is more than just a truck driver. He is an artist behind the wheel. With eyes as sharp as an eagle's, he conquers European highways with incredible precision and grace. Witness a masterful performance by a master of driving. The winding and treacherous roads of Udi are no match for this experienced KSRTC Volvo driver. Picture a massive steel monster, the mighty Scania S500 from East Midlands Transport HDD, roaring out of the sleepy seaside town of Skegness. With 500 horsepower, it devours the roads ahead, ready to take on any challenge. In the freezing cold, the pitch-black ice blaze blinds the viewer. It distorts the surrounding scenery like a giant mirror, creating a bizarre scene. In the midst of this bizarre scene, a huge shadow roars and approaches. It is a large truck approaching relentlessly. The figure eight test is more than just a test. This is where you demonstrate your control, agility, and quick reflexes. Confidently maneuver your car through tight turns, maintain balance, and conquer each lap of the figure eight.
Hop, hop, hop. Se, tahan, se.
The highway stretched out like a gray silk strip, the cars darting like arrows. Suddenly, a bright red truck rushed forward at a terrifying speed, without slowing down. In a split second, it crashed into the back of a white car moving in front. From the reckless overtaking, the car shot forward like an arrow cutting through the wind, leaving behind a cloud of dust. Each turn of the wheels crushed the road surface. The roar of the engine echoed throughout the sky. Witness the raw power of the Kenworth 12 Forest 71, a monster of the road as it conquers harsh terrain with a massive crusher mounted on the back. Witness the raw power of the Chevrolet 2500 HD, a muscle monster built to tackle the toughest jobs. In this scene, it's facing off against an old tree stump, a remnant of a tree that once towered over the land.
Va a pasar un camión.
Listen to this mesmerizing mechanical symphony. The reverberating engine brakes, a music of power and precision. Every growl, Every deceleration is a testament to mastery and brute force. These warriors will face a harsh test. Muddy swamps where strength, endurance, and control skills are pushed to the limit. Witness the muscular power of the giant machine, roaring with power as it effortlessly conquers the steep incline to get on the specialized vehicle. Every movement is perfectly calculated, demonstrating the perfect combination of power and precision. On a fateful Wednesday morning on a major highway, a heavy-duty truck suddenly lost control and crashed straight into the median strip, causing a horrific chain reaction accident. A horrific scene unfolded on the streets of Huntersville as a car burst into flames, engulfing the vehicle in a raging fire. Black smoke billowed into the air, creating a thick column of smoke that could be seen from a distance. In the middle of the raging river, where broken logs lay like giant monsters, a mighty king appeared. It was the D6RXL bulldozer, a true steel monster with unparalleled strength and unwavering resilience. Witness the breathtaking moment a giant excavator is swept away into a raging river. This video captures the horrific accident and the grueling rescue involving a river rescue team and giant cranes. Welcome back to Top Moments TV today. Get ready because we are bringing you some intense moments and tech adventures that are not for the faint of heart. Dangerous things are waiting ahead. Buckle up and jump right in. At Rufford Ford, where the floodwaters rose to 5 feet, a dramatic scene unfolded. The farmer, after enduring days of lockdown, decided to take action. With his powerful tractor, he bravely pushed through the raging floodwaters, demonstrating his indomitable spirit and determination. Are you looking for a safe, fast, and reliable international car shipping service? Let AG Logistics be your companion. With a wide network, professional team, and extensive experience, we are committed to bringing absolute peace of mind for your car on every journey. From above, it swooped down like a giant monster, a wall of black mud, rocks and debris that crushed everything in its path. Its roar echoed throughout the valley, drowning out the thunder. A giant elephant, towering as a building, with terrifying strength, easily lifted the small car and overturned it to the ground. With a slight push from its huge trunk, the massive elephant reduced the car to a pile of scrap metal, overturning it like a toy.
Vặn xoắn của lốp.
The majestic Highland Pass, known as the most majestic pass in the world, suddenly became a deadly place when a giant tractor trailer carrying a shipment worth billions of dollars suddenly had an accident.
Rất hồi hộp luôn. Này chắc đến đây phải ga mạnh lên rồi thì mới lên được. Rồi. Lên luôn, lên luôn. Lên luôn. Ôi. Ôi. Nổ lốp rồi các bạn ơi.
Imagine a classic American muscle monster, a 1969 Dodge Charger, a symbol of brute power and timeless style. Now imagine that monster crushed under brutal force, reduced to a pile of twisted metal and broken glass. The Highland roads are like roaring monsters, challenging the trucks. Jagged rocks, deep holes, seem to want to swallow everything. Only steely, experienced drivers, along with brave trucks, can conquer this road. The oil tanker fire left a black scar on the landscape, a grim reminder of the potential dangers of flammable fuel. Vehicles were burned, infrastructure destroyed, and the horror was etched in the minds of survivors. Witness the ultimate truck reversing stunt, where the driver demonstrates his superb handling skills, maneuvering the giant vehicle into tight spaces with impeccable precision. Every driving maneuver shows professionalism and extensive experience. In a horrifying scene, the giant truck was overturned in the middle of the road, deformed like a defeated monster. Mud was splattered everywhere, dyeing the whole area black, creating a chaotic and disastrous picture.
Banyak sangat throttle ya. Habislah kawan-kawan ya. Walah bannya nih. Gak mau. Paksa aja.
In the middle of the bustling street, a bright red fire truck rushed by, tearing apart the quiet night. The shrill siren echoed throughout the space like an urgent warning, urging everyone to give way. The red dirt road writhed under the giant truck wheels. The thick mud swallowed every turn, causing the vehicle to jump and struggle like a bogged monster. The roar of the engine echoed throughout the quiet countryside, drowning out the chirping of birds.
Wah, mantap. Gerak, gerak, gerak. Terus, terus, terus. 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 Wah.
Have you ever wondered who is the best in the world of dump truck racing? It's time to find out. Witness the speed and skill showdown between the experienced Chang Yu and Fai Nong, the rising star of the industry.
โอ้ล้อหน้าลื่นนะ ยังไงก็ต้องได้อยู่แล้วฮะตัวแรงติดของงานเลยแล้วกันนะกับจ้างน้ำเงินของช่างเหี่ยวถ้าขึ้นไม่ได้นี่หนักลำโพงครับเพราะว่าไปติดลำโพงมาใหม่เลยนะครับลำโพงรถแห่โอ้จริงโอ้
Giant trucks roar down Thailand's bumpy roads, carrying tons of golden sand. They are symbols of strength and endurance, silent warriors who contribute to the construction of great works.
ขอยังมาเทหินครับสายไฟปิดสายไฟ
A mournful cry echoed across the treacherous Itaguara Pass, where a brave truck driver brother passed away. The winding mountain road, a grueling test for drivers, had claimed the life of a talented man. Imagine conquering the most rugged terrain where even experienced drivers are afraid. With the crawl control feature of the 2017 Toyota Tacoma, you can confidently overcome any challenge.
And I aired it down too. With a camper.
The Scania 112 has a powerful diesel engine, providing superior performance on all terrains, from smooth highways to rugged mountain roads. My heart was about to jump out of my chest. Just another moment and everything would have changed. Oh my God, I'm still shaking. The car rushed past just a few centimeters away from me. Time seemed to stop, then it passed through my fingers. Oh my God.
นางงามอยู่ข้างหน้านี่เลยครับใกล้ถึงแล้วอีกประมาณ1 กิโลเมตรครับขับรถห้ามจับรถผมนะ
よく止まったわあいつこいつ何こいつ買ってからやばい出てくる
In a life-and-death battle with nature, humans have written a heroic page in history when they successfully stopped the historic flood at the name of Project. The ferocious waters, seemingly unstoppable, were subdued by the power of will and resilience. Witness the wild power of the Jeep JL Wrangler Rubicon. This beast, equipped with massive 37-inch Trepador tires and a 2-inch Mopar lift, crushes cars like they're toys. A horrific scene unfolded on the streets of Tarzana as a garbage truck burst into flames, turning into a giant fireball. Columns of black smoke billowed into the sky, visible for miles. Witness the breathtaking moment when a giant John Deere harvester gets stuck in a deep mud puddle. Helpless and stuck, it seems like there is no way out. But don't worry, the hero JCB3DX Eco has appeared. Imagine a giant iron monster, a giant dump truck, roaring like a wild beast. Suddenly, it lifts its front wheels off the ground, rearing like an untamed horse. Superior power, absolute reliability. Our specialized trucks are designed to transport heavy excavators safely and efficiently. With a sturdy chassis, powerful engine and professional drivers, we ensure your excavator will be transported to the job site quickly and intact. Professional and absolutely safe excavator transportation. We understand that excavators are your important assets. Therefore, we always put safety first during the transportation process. Our experienced staff will ensure that your excavator is transported with the utmost care and safety. It was a breathtaking scene as the massive Terex-to-Mag crane, with a capacity of 160 tons, attempted to climb onto the low-floor trailer. The engine roared, the cables were taut, and the atmosphere was tense. All eyes were on this challenging display of strength. Thank you for watching my video. If you like these eye-catching scenes, don't forget to like and subscribe, so you don't miss the next exciting content. See you in more exciting videos about dramatic off-road vehicles. Welcome back to Top Moments TV today. Get ready because we are bringing you some intense moments and tech adventures that are not for the faint of heart. Dangerous things are waiting ahead. Buckle up and jump right in. The Volvo NL 10340 is a symbol of strength and durability in the transport industry. Equipped with a powerful engine, this vehicle is ready to conquer any terrain, from flat roads to dangerous mountain passes. The steel monsters roared and writhed as they climbed the winding slope. Each giant wheel bit the road, straining to pull heavy crates. Black smoke billowed from the exhaust pipes, mixing with the thick fog, creating a breathtakingly majestic scene.
Di malam tadi nih banyak truk-truk besar dan muatan alat berat dan kontainer yang terjebak ya. Jadi panjang ini antri.
The steel monsters roared and gnashed their teeth as they climbed the winding slope. Each turn of the wheels was a Herculean effort, carrying tons of cargo over the challenging terrain.
Orang mundur. Tur dikit lagi tadi mah.
In the blazing sun, the giant truck stood like a steel monster, slowly releasing a stream of hot black asphalt. The distinctive, pungent smell of asphalt rushed straight into the nose, mixed with the dense smoke and dust, creating a very unique scent of traffic works. The truck stood tall like a steel monster, facing the angry and roaring river. Foam was flying, waves were crashing against the truck, but the driver kept a steady hand on the wheel, slowly moving the truck forward. The steel teeth grinded into the rusted metal, the ear-piercing screech tearing the still air apart. Pieces of steel shattered, falling to the ground in a shower of red dust.
These are old CTA cars. Came from Chicago. They had the third rail pickup. And the good news is we had the railroad museums that went to parts. They came and got the parts off. We got a couple pieces that's going to go in the scrap line here. And as you can see, the excavator here, he had to see how much material rusted and corroded over the years here. He's just ripping. It's sad sometimes, but this is just the reality of part of the industry. So, yeah, we can just sort of see how he just.
Are you ready to witness a revolution in the field of agricultural and construction material transportation? Join us for a test drive of the DPH 1998 agricultural tractor, a technological masterpiece designed to conquer all terrains and meet all your needs. In a sudden moment of silence, the giant ship towered against the deep blue sky, dropping anchor in the clear water. The sound of chains echoed, breaking the peace of the early morning. Immediately, a small wooden boat, gliding like an arrow, cut through the waves and rushed towards the horizon. Dump truck dumping massacre. You won't believe what happened next. A must-see epic failure.
No, sir.
The giant metal monster roared. Its steel teeth crushed the rocky mountainside. Large boulders were torn apart, rolling down the abyss. The proud mountain suddenly became small before the destructive power of the machine. The roar of military truck engines tore through the quiet night, shattering the peaceful atmosphere of the mountains and forests. The convoy of trucks, one after another, steadfastly overcame the dangerous, bumpy, winding roads like a silk strip across the mountainside. Witness the breathtaking moment a massive Ashok Leyland 12-wheeler struggles to negotiate a challenging hairpin bend. The wheels bite the road, the engine roars, and the driver must demonstrate supreme skill to control this behemoth. Witness the historic moment when a majestic steam train passes through the Ovada level crossing in Italy. The train whistle echoes, blending with the rumbling of the wheels on the tracks, creating a mesmerizing, nostalgic symphony. Born from a collaboration between Volvo and DAF, the 340 was Volvo's first attempt at the compact family hatchback segment, competing directly with the big guys like the Ford Escort or Volkswagen Golf. In the middle of the deep green forest, brave forest workers are carrying out a sacred mission, bringing white gold back to the city. The roar of engines echoes, tearing apart the silence of the old forest.
Damn, that thing's faster than I thought. That's awesome.
The giant machines roared and grinded on the road, carrying tons of shiny golden sand. Their extraordinary power conquered all terrains, providing precious materials for great projects.
Yeah, we put on heavy too. We put on 5 tons an acre every 2 years. Better for drainage.
What are they doing with all the tree stuff and everything?
Putting in an effing solar farm. To run the plant. Chemical plant. Big soap, or the base stock for soaps. And all. Does that just go? Oh wow, that's nice. Okay, yeah, now. There we go. Got all the...
Imagine endless expanses of ice and snow where temperatures drop to extreme levels. Here, far from civilization, lies a winter road, a temporary road laid through harsh tundra and frozen rivers. This is not just a path, it is a test of strength for equipment and people.
Опасно. Давай, давай, давай. Молодец.
Amidst the majestic mountain scenery, a giant truck suddenly lost control and plunged straight into a deep abyss. The roar of the engine tore apart the quiet atmosphere, replaced by utter panic. The vehicle flipped over and crashed into the cliff, pieces of debris flying everywhere.
murah tahun itu di jalan.
At construction sites, the gangform lifting process is an essential process for efficiently carrying out the exterior wall work of high-rise buildings. However, this process always carries risks especially wire rope breakage accidents that can lead to serious casualties. Roaring like a steel monster, the giant excavator crashed into the old house, each wall crumbling as if crushed under the claws of a prehistoric beast. Cement dust flew up, mixing with the air like a gray mist, blocking the sky.
Videozão aí de carregamento, tamo aí pra mais um dia, motorista Chiquinho aí. Manda um alô aí, Chiquinho, pra turma aí.
Imagine a mesmerizing mechanical dance where giant train cars gracefully rotate on the tracks. That is the art of train rotation, a process of technique and power, taking you into a magical world of motion. The huge truck roared down the winding slope like an out-of-control beast. Every sharp turn was a test of life and death. The wheels screeched against the road and dust billowed. The roar of the engine echoed throughout the forest as a giant truck lumbered down the steep dirt slope. The body of the truck swayed. The huge logs piled high in the bed seemed about to burst out. But the driver calmly controlled the steering wheel, guiding the truck through each dangerous curve.
Phim cái phim mà kiếm xe. Phim. Bây giờ ta chào rồi.